Assalamu alaikum dear viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are doing well. Today we will solve question number 2 and 3 of exercise 3.1. So let's start our first part. Question number 2 has two parts. So first part is show that the points A10, B60 and C00 are collinear. So you have to prove that these 3 points are collinear. Collinear means all these points lie on a same line. For example, this is point A, this is point B, and this is point C. So here these 3 points are collinear because all lie on the same line. We have to prove this mathematically or by using vectors, since this is a chapter of vectors. So let's start our solution. First of all, we have to find the vectors joining A and B and C and A. We have to find three vectors. First vector is AB. AB means B minus A, as I told you in the last lecture. So by putting values, we get 60 minus 10. So 6 minus 1 will be equal to 5 and 0 minus 0 will be 0. So this is the value of AB vector, which is equal to 5i plus 0j in component form. Next is BC. BC is equal to C minus B, and C is 0 minus B is 60, which is equal to minus 6 and 0, and it can be written as minus 6i plus 0j. Next will be AC, which is equal to C minus A, 0 and 10, which is equal to minus 1 0 minus I plus 0j. So now you have to compare these three vectors, components of these three vectors, since you already know that for parallel vectors you have condition A is equal to lambda times B. So if a vector is a scalar multiple of any other vector, then the two vectors are parallel. So you have to use this condition here. Since you all know that if this condition is fulfilled, means all these points are collinear. So it means A, B, B, C and AC, all the three vectors are parallel. So we use this trick here, and now you have to choose which two of these three vectors will satisfy this condition. So if I take first vector and third vector and take minus 5 common from first vector, so third vector will be formed. For example, AC is equal to first is AB and is equal to lambda times AC here, for lambda is equal to minus 5. So if we take minus 5 common, which is the value of lambda, then the condition will be satisfied. Here become minus I plus 0j, which is equal to AC. So condition will be fulfilled. Hence AB is parallel to AC, and hence A, B and C are collinear points. So our question is proved here. Now let's start our next part. Next part is if A and B are the position vectors of point this and this. Here vector is this arrow sign denotes that A represents a vector and B represents a vector. So show that if A and B are the position vectors of these points, find the value of M. You have to find the value of this small m for which A and B are collinear. Means A and B vectors are collinear vectors. So you also have to use that condition here. So for you have to write for parallel vectors A is equal to lambda times B vector. So after putting values, A vector means 2 into minus 7 and lambda as it is. B vector means m by 2 into 11, sorry, comma 11. Then it will be written as 2i minus 7j and m lambda by 2i plus 11 lambda j. Then by comparing corresponding components, comparing ith and jth component, or you can write as x and y component, we get 2 is equal to m lambda by 2. For ith component, 2 is equal to m lambda by 2. You will not write I on either side of this equation. Similarly, minus 7 is equal to 11 lambda. You will not write j here. Then this equation gave us lambda is equal to minus 7 by 11, which will be put it in this equation. So 2 2s are 4 is equal to m times lambda is equal to minus 7 by 11. After multiplying minus 11 by 7 this side, we get 4 multiplied by minus 11 by 7 is equal to minus 44 by 7. So this is the value of m which is required in this part. So here is our final answer. Now come to question number 3. In question number 3, you are given with vectors u, v and w. Here another notation for vector is used that you have to keep in mind. This notation is also valid for representing vectors. So first part is find x vectors that satisfies this equation. So you have to let x as vector form, for example ai plus bj. Then by putting values in equation number 1, putting all values in equation number 1, first of all you will put the vector notation value of u in vector notation, which is minus I plus j minus 2 times x is equal to ai plus bj is equal to again x, which is equal to ai plus bj minus w is equal to 3i plus 4j plus 3 times v vector is equal to 0i plus j. Now we will simplify this equation. So minus I plus j as it is, minus 2ai minus 2bj, ai plus bj minus 3i minus 4j plus 3 zeros are 0. So I'm not writing here 0, 3j. Now by combining the components, first of all I component minus 1 minus 2a into I Similarly, 1 minus 2v into j. Here a minus 3 into I and b minus 4 plus 3, which is equal to minus 1 times j vector. So now by comparing corresponding components, means I and j component. So we will get minus 1 minus 2a is equal to a minus 3, and 1 minus 2b is equal to b minus 1. So by combining the like terms, minus 2a minus a minus 3 plus 1 minus 3a is equal to minus 2, and a is equal to 2 by 3. Similarly, from second equation, minus 2b minus b is equal to minus 1 and plus 1, sorry, minus 1 again. This plus 1 will become minus 1 by after shifting this side. So this is equal to minus 3b and minus 2, and b is also equal to 2 by 3. So hence required x vector will be 2 by 3i plus 2 by 3j after putting the values of a and b here. So this is our final answer for first part of question number 3. So now start our next part. Next part is find u and v vectors if u plus v is equal to 2 comma minus 3 and 3u plus 2v is equal to minus 1 comma 2. So you have to find two vectors u and v here. So let u vector is equal to ai plus bj and v vector is equal to ci plus dj. Then by putting values in this equation, u plus v means ai plus bj plus ci plus dj is equal to 2i minus 3j. And similarly, second equation is 3u plus 2v. 3 into u plus 2 into v is equal to minus I plus 2j. So now we will simplify this expression as ai plus a plus c into I by combining I term, and similarly b plus d into j. 2i minus 3j. Similarly, 3a plus 2c and 3b plus 2d minus I plus 2j. So now we will compare the components and write the equations by comparing corresponding components. We get four equations here. A plus c is equal to 2, b plus d is equal to minus 3, 3a plus 2c is equal to minus 1, and 3b plus 2d is equal to 2. So here are four equations. Name the equations as equation number 1, equation number 2, equation number 3, and equation number 4. So two equations are in the variables a and c, equation number 1 and equation number 3, and the other two equations are in the variable b and d. So we will use the equation 1 and equation 3 simultaneously to find the value of A and C, and equation 2 and equation 4 to find the value of B and D. So let's start by solving equation 1 and 3 simultaneously. Equation 1 is A plus C is equal to 2, and equation 3 is 3A plus 2C is equal to minus 1. So if we multiply equation number 1 by 3, so we will get 3A here, and then by eliminating the A variable we will get the value of C variable. So I have write the statement and then next equations here. Now for the subtraction we will change the sign here, and 3C minus 2C is equal to C, and 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. So value of C is 7. By putting value of C in equation number 1, which is equal to A plus C is equal to 2, so we get A plus 7 is equal to 2, and A is equal to minus 5. So here is the value of A. Now we will solve equation number 2 and 4. So this is equation number 2 and this is equation number 4. Now for equating the coefficients of b variable, we will multiply the equation number 2 by 3. So 3 times equation number 2 minus equation number 4 implies 3b plus 3d is equal to minus 9, and 3b plus 2d is equal to 2. So for subtraction we have to change the sign of all terms. So it is equal to d and minus 11. So value of d is minus 11. Put d is equal to minus 11 in equation number 2, which is equal to b plus d is equal to minus 3. So b plus d is equal to minus 3. So this is equal to minus 3 plus 11, and which is equal to 8. So value of b is 8. So now we will write the required vectors as u is equal to ai plus bj, which is equal to minus 5i plus 8j, and v vector is equal to ci plus dj ci minus 11j. So here are our required answers, values of u and v. So next part is find initial point of v vector, which is equal to minus 3i plus j plus 2k if its terminal point is 501. So you have to keep in mind that this notation is for vector, and these small brackets represent point here. So in this question we have a vector, for example AB. So its initial point you have to find, and the final point is given. So this is the final point, and this vector value of this vector is also given, which represents the v vector, and you have to find this point A. So let's start. Let AB is equal to v vector. So v vector is equal to minus 3i plus j, and the third component represents the zth component in the third direction, and which is represented by small k. So I for x component, j for y component and k for z component. And you have to find this a point and b point is, so first of all you have to let point a is equal to xi plus yj plus zk, which we have to find. And b point is also already given 501, so by putting values here, a b vector is equal to b minus a. So first we write the point of b 50 and 1, and then a xy. Then we will subtract the corresponding components, 5 minus x I, 0 minus y j, and 1 minus z k is equal to minus 3i plus j plus 2k. By comparing corresponding components, we get the value of x, y, and z. First component will be 5 minus x is equal to minus 3, which implies x is equal to 5 plus 3, which is equal to 8. And next, minus y is equal to 1, and y is equal to minus 1. And the third component is 1 minus z is equal to 2, so z is equal to minus 1. Hence, initial point of v vector is a, which is 8 minus 1 and minus 1. So this is our final answer for third part. So question number 3 is completed over here. We have to end our lecture here. If you have not subscribed my channel yet, do subscribe my channel for the latest video and the new concept of class 9, 10, 11 and 12. I will make video lectures for all these classes. In the next video we will start next question. Until then, keep yourself healthy and happy. Do comment if you like my video and subscribe my channel. Take very good care of yourself and remember me in your prayers. Allah Hafiz.